Welcome to the Haven Center, home of the Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights, here for great volleyball action between the Knights and the Southwest Christian Stars. Welcome, my name is Andy Gugesberg. We are excited for an opportunity here to see some interconference, inter-class play between the 2A Stars and the 3A Knights. Really excited about what's about to happen in front of us. The 14-7 Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights looking to host Southwest Christian here. Early on in the season, looked like Southwest was going to be in a rebuilding mode, but as talking with head coach Greg Sayek, he reminded me that once they got the athleticism going of the underclassmen that are joining the varsity team this year, they've really stepped up their game and have played some really great matches against some big school opponents. On the other side of the net, Benilde-St. Margaret and head coach Fong Wong, in his sixth season, really excited about the opportunity in front of him, looking to host a playoff deep run here as we hit section time coming up in a couple weeks. They're looking to hold down either the 2 or the 3 seed with a 14-7 record. Really excited to see what might come of this match. Southwest, a couple years removed from a state title in the Class A division. Coming up and playing big-time Class 3 Benilde-St. Margaret. Let's take a look at some key players. For Benilde-St. Margaret, they have Maisie Jackson, a UNI commit, big outside hitter, 6th rotation player, been a star for this team for the last 3 years. I talked to Bobby Peterson earlier this week about the incoming outside hitter. Very excited about her depth and her ability to hit a variety of shots. Look for her to get set early and often, both in and out of system. And across the net for the Southwest Christian Stars, Mackenzie Close, also a outside hitter. She might play some right for them this year. Look for her to get some in-system swings and a lot of out-of-system balls. Mackenzie, only a sophomore, looking to make a big splash this year. And we'll see how these two battle. If I know Greg Sayuk as well as I think I do, he may do some blocking switches just to help slow down Maisie Jackson. Exciting to see what might happen here as we get ready for section play between the Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights and the Southwest Christian Stars. We'll be back in a bit.
When we found out that we were pregnant, we were just elated. We were just sitting there waiting for the pediatrician. She said she won't be taking you in as a client.
We are a lesbian couple, but she's just a baby. She's the one you're denying the service to.
First time I tried Vicodin, it was laying around my mom's house. And then I kept taking them whenever I could get them. I didn't know they'd be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Leah, did you put a new dent in that?
This one? No.
Were you texting and driving again?
Yes.
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Dad.
Sorry about your bumper.
What makes your community feel like home? Is it knowing what's happening in your neighborhood, or when people know your name? Connections make us a community. For more than 30 years, Northwest Community Television has connected citizens, neighbors, even sports fans through video. As life gets busier than ever, we will still offer you a connected community experience through CCX Media, so you can stay connected to the place you call home.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back to the Haven Center for Benilde-St. Margaret versus Southwest Christian. Going to be a great night of volleyball getting these two teams going. One of my favorite months of the year, October being Breast Cancer Awareness Month. The Red Knights in their home pink today, honoring those that have survived and lost their life to breast cancer. Wonderful organization. The Susan G. Corman Foundation started the Dig Pink organization. I believe it was around 20 years ago, so really cool to see high school programs around the area taking part in that. We'll take a look at starters here in just a second as we're getting the lineups going from the PA announcer as well. For Southwest Christian, Felicia Luther on the outside along with Madeline Lemkuhl. Right side, Mackenzie Close, who we talked about already. In the middle will be Brenna Kramendik. And the rest of the starters, Avery Doctor, also a middle hitter, running the offense, Nicole Niebuhr, and Marissa Agramson will be coming in and playing libero today. Starting libero was concussed yesterday in practice, so this will be her first time in the big kid jersey. For Benilde, Maisie Jackson, the sixth rotation outside hitter, Alexius Brixius and Josie King also on the outside. Allie Brooks will come in from the right side, look for some of those kids to take some shots in the middle as well. Erin Beacom will be the main middle for the team. When she's in there, she plays middle all three rotations. Sophie Dabush will be the libero, and Sarah Luong will run the offense. BSM coach Fong Luong, in his 6th year running the show at Benilde-St. Margaret, been around the game for a very long time. His middle daughter is the starting setter for the Red Knights. He is looking at a section home game and maybe even a bye getting into it. Looking forward to a great postseason for them. Greg Sayuk in his 15th season for the Southwest Christian Stars. He has been involved in a variety of ways. He is the ex-president, I believe is his official title, for the Minnesota State High School Volleyball Coaches Association. He also coached the hockey team this past year for Southwest. He was fortunate enough when the Southwest was in Class A. They went to the state tournament 3 years in a row, lost to BA twice, I believe, in the final, and won a final there as well. Look for them to come out. I talked with him before the match, and he mentioned playing a bigger school doesn't really worry the kids anymore as much as it used to, and look for Southwest to come out and play a little fearless volleyball. We'll see how they match up. Lineups are completed. The handshakes are happening. We are ready for great volleyball here inside the Haven Center. As we finish out the regular season, there's a few conference titles on the line. The Southwest Christian Stars actually moved into a new conference this year. I believe it's called the Minnesota River Conference. And in talking with Greg Sayuk before the match, he mentioned to me that this is a great move for his program. They're getting to play a lot more big schools to get them ready to play in the 2A section that they got moved into a couple of years ago with the redistribution of the classes. had a nice conversation actually with Sobi Dobush, the libero we just saw for Benilde. She seems like the type of kid that you want in that libero jersey. Relaxed, under control, really good communicator with her teammates. Benilde has won the right to serve, and back to serve to start us off will be Sarah Long. Serves up, passed up, that's off the net. Gonna be a bump set from the outside. Look for a big swing here from LeCool. First swing to the outside for Benilde, dug up nicely. Gonna be a free ball opportunity. Watch the middle here. Oh, it's a back set. That's a nice swing from, I believe that was Josie King on the right. First point to Benilde. Passes up and off the net. High outside set. Inside the block goes the swing from Lemkuhl, and it's a kill to tie up the game at 1 point apiece. Coach Fong has made a quick change here. Patience Williams getting the start in the middle. Nice serve deep, picked up nicely by Debush. Rolled across. Great pickup, deep cross court. Looking for hands, and no touch. It's a really nice swing from the outside there, looking for hands, but not able to find the touch. Entering the game here for Benilde is Estelle Butz. Senior outside hitter, gonna look to put some pressure on the Stars in serve receive. Talking with Greg before the match started, he said serve receive is where this game will be won and lost, and it's a service ace right on cue there, as Agramson in her first libero, in her first match starting in the libero jersey, getting tested early. Butz to serve again. Go right at her again. This time the pass is handled very nicely. Back set there, there's close. We'll hear her name a lot. Great pickup. Now we look at Jackson getting her first swing. Up, that did not catch the curtain. We're gonna keep playing. Another swing opportunity, that time a little shoddy from Avery Doctor. That ball down, nice swing from the right side. Really like what Josie King brought us here. Goes up, finds off the top of the block and down. Nice swing from the outside hitter there. Butz still serving. Off the net again. Outside set, roll shot coming, picked up nicely. Luong on the outside, gonna go to Jackson again. Close, lined it up well, but did not get across. Counted as a use and abuse for Maisie Jackson. Let's take another look at Luong. Great footwork to get to that ball. Jackson sees that the block isn't gonna get across and bangs it between the block and the net. Nice swing. Butz on a 4-point run here. Another problematic pass there as Lemkuhl having troubles. Gonna need to get out of this rotation with a nice calm pass. I don't think they need perfection. They just need something up towards Nicole Niebuhr. See if she can get her hands on something and maybe run something that resembles the offense here. That's a good pass, looked it close. Yep, tipped, cross court, picked up nicely by King. Luong gonna be a free ball opportunity. No, Jackson decides to take a hack at it. Nice back set to close, block cover. Oh, great volleyball here, Luong. Out to Jackson again. If it's in, oh, Luong hustles. Great play across the court. Another great dig. Here we go. Best rally of the match so far. Close overruns it. Gets set anyway. Luong with the back row dump. Stayed clean. We got chaos. Net violation to end a long rally and everything that could have. That's just great placement there by Luong. Now it's tight and the ball Doctor does a really nice job finding the ball, but loses the net in the process. Another serve, another tough pass. Big swing on the outside. Luther finally gets him out of this rotation. Luther does a really nice job there. She's undersized, but she gets through the ball, cuts it around, putting close in the back row. Their number one offensive weapon goes to the back court and promptly serves one into the net. Brooks entering the game, and Debush will be back to serve. Nice serve. High set in the middle, big swing, sent across. Jackson gonna set this one up to, Long takes care of the free ball. Not quite sure what the offense was looking for there. Good tip across by Promenade. Jackson looking for hands, and got him. Big swing. That set wasn't high enough for Jackson to go do what she wanted to, but she finds the edge of the block. That's a great call as Doctor goes to try and get across there, and Jackson uses it. Another serve from Dobish. Out of system play again. Good roll shot. And it's long. The red line is the boundary line. Sorry, first time watching here, I guess. That's a good swing, but just long. At least that was the call. We'll leave it at that. Overruled. Here we go. Tough serve, getting Benilde out of system, but Jackson still big. Off the edge of the block and out of bounds. 10-3 Benilde as Maisie Jackson is having her way with the Southwest Star block. Into the game is Caitlin Fox, a senior outside hitter / DS. She puts it into play, and it's an ace. Fox with a great serve. Drops the shorty and no chance. That ball had eyes. Good serve from the senior DS. She'll serve again. That pass handled a little better. High and outside again to Luther. This time through the block again. Luther undersized but able to take big courageous swings and get out of rotations. She goes back to the back row. And Lemko comes into the front row. Off the net, Jackson still in the front row. Big swing, block, covered again by Jackson. Long out to Jackson again, look for a different shot. She has it. That ball dug up nicely. Gonna be a free ball here. Great chaos there, sending the free ball into zone 2. Adjusting routes. High outside set again, Lemko. Now off the edge of the block and down. Madeline Lemcule with a big kill there. And it's a little bit of a mini run here. Nice swing off the edge of Long's hands and goes over Fox, who can't quite get a hand on that ball to keep it in play and keep the play running. Back to serve now is Felicia Luther, still running here. Pass up to the middle of the court. Good swing, covered. Wait a minute, we have a violation. We have a lift as the call here as the self-cover from, I believe that was Brooks, kind of stuck in her hand a little bit. Luther putting a small little 4-point run together here. Out of system, Jackson gonna roll, finds the edge. Free ball opportunity now. Let's see what happens for Benilde. Long, high, and outside again to Jackson. Dug into the rafter and down for a out of bounds. Will count it as a kill for Maisie Jackson. And Southwest finally able to breathe as they get her out of the front row. Into the front row here comes Alexis Brixius. Jackson missed serve. 7-12, Southwest down by 5, and back to serve goes Agramson. Good pass, high outside set, big swing across and out of bounds. Great use there by, I believe that was Buttes. Excuse me, that's Brixius out there. Allie Brooks back to serve, puts it in play. High outside set, swung, and dribbles inside the block in the net. A point for the Stars. Lemcule with another big swing there. Nicole Niebuhr, to serve. Jackson having some trouble with it. She'll get set out of the back row and misses long. It's a tough tempo ball for her. Senior setter Nicole Niebuhr back in, serving again. Jackson in trouble again, this time at about 8 feet. Big swing, great defensive effort by the Stars there. but the swing from Patience Williams, too much to handle. Let's take another look. There's that great swing, and good effort again by the Stars, but Williams, she's just higher than everybody else on the other side of the net. All the way around, Luong will go back to serve. Passes off. Great hustle there by Lemkuhl to send it back in. And across, Luong, high outside set, big swing. Picked up nicely by Luther. Out of system, roll shot. Luong take the setter out, bump set out of the back row, see what we got. That's a good swing. Great touch on the block there by Avery Doctor, but the backcourt not able to make a move as Jackson racks up what has to be her 6th kill at least of set 1. 15-9, Benilde-St. Margaret up here in set 1. Luong to serve, nice little jump float here. Great movement on it. Tough pass out of system, high outside set, tipped across, no, into the net. Lemkuhl didn't like where that ball was located, way outside the antenna. She does what she can to get it back in, but not able to make a good play here. 16-9, let's take another look here. She thought that ball was coming inside, ball gets set all the way past the antenna. Lemkuhl does what she can. What I really liked about that was Josie King making a move outside and getting her eyes reset where they needed to be. Stars coach Greg Sayuk talking to the young athletes about how they can slow things down. And if, as I look at the bench, I see Ashley Whitman, Ashley Bushman now. Ashley Whitman was her maiden name. And back when she played at Shakopee, there was the way to play Shakopee. And the way you played Shakopee was when Ashley was in the front row, you had to go for it. You had to rip serves, you had to swing hard, and you had to go for every opportunity, because if Ashley got the set, it was going to be a kill. Maisie Jackson playing that same role right now for Benilde. So if you're Greg Sayuk and the Southwest Christian Stars, now that you have Jackson in the front row, you can't give away points with an error. You have to make Benilde earn a point or two while Jackson's in the back row, and go ahead and take some swings yourself. See how they come out of this timeout down 16-9. Serve again. Out of system again. That serve-receive bug that Greg Sayuk warned us about beforehand seems to be biting early as Luther gets ace there. They're in the stack here in rotation 1. They may want to swing out and let Luther come across and let Lemkuhl pass on the other side. Better pass, high outside set. Lemkuhl swing, block, cover, picked up nicely. Pushed across into the block again. Luong gonna send it back over. That's such a great play. Oh, Luong, so smart there. You see, as everybody's coming in to cover, let's take a look here. Everybody was in to cover the Lemkuhl swing, so nobody in the back court, and Luong throws it into an open corner as they've doubled up the Stars here, 18-9. Another pass, this one's tight, good movement. Oh! Ball handling error called on Nicole Niebuhr. Good idea by her to go jump set that ball. I thought she had a little more room than she thought she had. Luong still serving, 19-9. Decent pass, high set, into the middle, close, sends it across, and now we're gonna get a ball handling error on the libero, Sophie Dobish. That'll get Lemkuhl back into the back row. Looking for a little mini run here, down 10-19. Good serve, handled by Jackson. Long high outside set, sent across. That's a nice swing from Brixius. Brixius has her team up by 10 and will come sit down on the end of the bench here. Entering the game again, Estelle Butte, senior outside hitter DS. Side spin on that serve, a little tough to handle, out of system ball. Just getting it across as Luther picked up. Bump set to Jackson here, off the edge of the block. Lemkuhl tries to make a play on it, but Jackson just too good. I'll tell you what, I've heard good things about Maisie Jackson. seeing her live here is really impressive. She's got a variety of shots. She can use the block, she can swing hard, and she can place the ball into the deep court. We've seen it all already here in set one. Set is tight. Not able to get to it, was close into the antenna and out of bounds. 22-10 as Buttes serves again. Passes off the net by Agrimson. Back set, cross court, and close. Finally gets him out of that rotation. Really nice set by Nicole Niebuhr. And Close will go back here. Let's see, she draws in a little bit. Close sees a great block. That was well closed. The only shot she had was cross court, and she hit it well. She serves, that's trouble, and it's an ace. 22-12. Close has a great serve. Her first opportunity, she served into the net. Came back with a little bit of pop here. Here comes another one and another ace. Sophie DeBush having some troubles with that serve. Good contact point, great float, and it continues to rise. 22-13. Back within 9 are the Stars. Another good serve. This one has a little top to it. High outside set. Jackson's had enough, and there's the side out. She's automatic. And that smile, man, she loves the game. I love watching this kid play. Nice pass, great jump set from long, and cross court goes Jackson. 23-13. DeBush will serve here. High, middle set. Oh, I like what they were trying to do, trying to get Brenna Kremendijk the ball there, but Kremendijk not quite in position to take a good, healthy cut on it. Set point for Benilde. High serve, trying to drop it short. Luther with the swing across. Great play by Jackson. A little bit of chaos. Luther sends it across again to Jackson. Luong, she's gonna go high outside Jackson one more time. And that ball is outside the antenna. Great call by the line judge there. And it staves off one set point. The student section in the complete opposite corner of the gym disagreeing with that call. I like them, they're loud and proud. Service up, trouble. Counted as an ace. Nice serving there from Liz Lagerstrom. You know, the name like Gugesberg, you'd think I'd be better at these enunciations. I'm apologizing ahead of time. I'll hopefully be better here as we get going. Out of system ball. Luther swings it across, and that one misses, and that'll end set one, 25-15, as the Red Knights jump out early and hold on. Let's take another look. Good serve, out of system play. DeBush does a really nice job keeping it alive, sent across. Gonna get a swing opportunity here. I love the fact that Luther's going for hands, and she just misses. More errors than probably Coach Greg Sayuk looking for in set one there, but it was the Maisie Jackson show as she went off from the outside. 25-15, Benilde up, 1-0. We'll be back after this.
Leah, did you put a new dent in that?
This one? No.
Were you texting and driving again?
Yes.
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Dad.
Sorry about your bumper.
What makes your community feel like home? Is it knowing what's happening in your neighborhood? Or when people know your name? Connections make us a community. For more than 30 years, Northwest Community Television has connected citizens, neighbors, even sports fans through video, As life gets busier than ever, we will still offer you a connected community experience through CCX Media, so you can stay connected to the place you call home.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back to the Haven Center, home of Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights, and it was all Knights in set one, and more accurately, all Maisie Jackson. Senior outside hitter, really playing some great volleyball right now. And the rest of the team along for the ride, really excited. Again, dig pink night. There it is. I'll talk slower. And great to see the crowd out here tonight. Greg Sayuk able to hear a little bit of what he was saying in between sets. Just play your volleyball, just do your thing, and we can compete with this team. Look for maybe a blocking switch. If I overheard correctly, we may see some kids coming off the bench with a little more height to slow Jackson down. Lineups are getting checked. Liberos are back into the game. Looks like we're starting the same way we did in set one. And Southwest will serve. Agramson serving to start the set. Passes off the net. Back row to Jackson, swung across, and it dug into the crowd. Jackson just as good out of the backcourt as she is from the front court. Let's take another look. Just a great lead there to get her that ball, and a lot of watching happening on the side of Southwest. Into serve, Haley Hewitson. Nice little jump float. Oh, doesn't quite make the net. Back to serve here. Goes Nicole Nybuer. Fast across. Long jump set into the middle. Big swing there. Picked up nicely. High outside set here. And Lemkuhl gets the kill that escaped her for big chunks of the set, or the first set. Nice shot down the line. And Southwest is up 2-1. Overpass. Taken care of very well there by Close and by Avery Doctor. And it is 3-1. Southwest up on Benilde. Another good serve, troublesome. Dobush having some troubles with that serve-receive ball. Coach Fong willing the bench to get involved there, thinking that ball might have been out, and we gave away a free point. Quick serve here. Oh, and that one is long. 4-2, Benilde back to serve, down by 2. Dobush serving here. Late pass, high set in the middle, big swing, and that'll score. I believe that was Close with the swing there, nice job. They hang her a high ball in the 3 zone, and she's able to hit it around the block and in front of Hewitson. Back to serve now goes Lemkuhl. Passes tight. Luong does a good job. Wait a minute. Net violation is the call. Head coach Fong Luong debating whether that was his player in the net or I can respect that call. I'm making the same exact argument if I'm coaching. Long, back set, hit across. Oh, nope, into the antenna. And just like that, it's 7-2. One of the things we talked about in the pre-match coaches meeting, Coach Fong Luong told me that sometimes his team goes error heavy, and they can stay positive. They're going to be in a good space. And right now, it's a lot of Benilde errors leading to Southwest points. Jackson gets him out of the rotation again, though. Big swing cross court and down. Good looking serve. Passes tight off the net. Oh. Not quite sure what Close thought she was going to get there. That ball is passed way too tight to do anything in rhythm. And I thought Nicole Niebuhr does a really nice job of getting that ball out of the net. Butte serving again. Better pass this time. High outside set swing across by Luther. Great hustle. Can Jackson get it across? No. Great hustle by Benilde there, though. The body's on the floor. Great effort. I'll tell you what, Haley Hewitson just lays out for a ball that she's pretty sure her teammates aren't going to be able to get across, but those things pay dividends later on. Jackson with another swing, this time deep. Picked up, answering the defensive hustle call. We're Southwest, but Close can't get it across. Into the game is Brixius. Jackson back to serve. Great pass, high set in the middle, big swing. Out of system. Look for the roll here. Luther goes hard into the block. It's covered well. Free ball opportunity for Benilde. Long throws it across. We're gonna play. Luther roll shot. Pick up nicely. Repeat. King with a nice push across. Another set into the middle. And finally, Brenna Kromendijk ends the rally on her second swing of the rally. I love the fact that we repeat sets to the middle in order to get them involved more. Great hustle, way to work hard in transition. And Southwest is up 9-5 here in set 2. Great serve. Luong handles well, back row set to Jackson. And another unmanageable dig from Southwest. Jackson so high, creating angles that Southwest just doesn't have to defend very often. And Lemcole does just not able to get her hands behind that ball, get a platform on it, and make a good play. Fox to serve. Passes fast. Luther into the net. 4 contacts will be the call, and just like that, Benilde back within 2. Caitlin Fox back to serve again, went on a nice little run in set 1. That is an overpass, passed up nice. Outside set, cross, and just long. Serving now, Felicia Luther, Madeline Lemcule will get back into the front row. And Dobish back in at the libero spot for Benilde. They go right at her. Luong out of system. Jackson, again, good deep into the middle of the court. Huge block, covered well. Another swing here from Lemcule, this time into the net. Benilde within 2. Take a look here, that's a roll shot. The line was wide open as I believe that's Buttes was at about 7 feet. If that ball gets over the net, there's a lot of real estate without any bodies back there. Luong back to serve. Passed up very well. Back set. Roll shot sent across. And Lemcule cannot let that happen. It's an easy roll shot into the 4, and Lemcule thought that Agrimson was going to make that play, and it drops right where most teams would have their left front playing defense. Long back to serve again. Her team within one, looking to tie up set one here. Nice pace on that serve, causing some chaos. Free ball opportunity here. Got options. High ball in the middle. Patience Williams, a foot above everybody else on the court. This is a great angle to see this. She goes up, and she's on her way down and still hits it over the top of Krumendijk. 10-10, race to 15 starts now. Long still serving. Out of system, Paul. Lemkuhl, this time off the block. Great pickup, Brux's transition, patience. We're gonna let that play. Patience Williams with a cross-body shot will lead to a timeout here for the Southwest Christian Stars. I'd like to take a minute today to thank Steve Brockhouse, who is helping us out in the truck. He's been running this for 6 years. He's moving out of this role and will continue to work for CCX. We want to take a chance right now to thank him for this opportunity. He's been nothing but grateful, or nothing but a great help to me as I'm trying to butcher my way through this first one by myself. So thank you for all the work that you have done. You will be missed by all of us that work on this side of things. Thank you so much. Back to live volleyball. Coach Fong Luong trying to figure things out perfect. There he is, working hard. Love it, love it. Thanks again. Back to live volleyball. Here we go. Benilde up 11-10, and they started out slow, giving away, I believe, 7 of the first 9 points to Southwest. Now they're on a run of their own, up by 1, and Luong still serving. Up and off the net. High set in the middle. Krumendijk not able to get there in time, and it's another point for Benilde. Another serve coming here. Tough. This time she goes cross into the one. Wow, great play by Brixie, is taking advantage of that overpass and throwing the ball back down. 13-10. Will this run stop? You know, that'll go as an overpass kill, but I think Luong probably needs an assist on that one for the tough serve. Bottom dropped out of that serve, and Southwest having troubles. 14-10, Benilde up. Lemkuhl having trouble getting this serve receive taken care of. This is when they're really missing Hannah Beatty. Long serve, out of system again. Lemkuhl gonna roll it. Picked up by Luong. Dobish bump set to Jackson. Jackson, and this time it lands in between 2 players. She's had 3 kills from the back row since she went back to serve. Here we see it. It's so good to have a safety outlet like that, where you can just, hey, we're in trouble, let's throw the ball up to Jackson, let her go up to 10 feet and get it, and see if we can't come out with a point. Luong still serving, 15-10. And the wheels have officially fallen off here for Greg Sayuk's Southwest Christian Stars, as it's a communication breakdown. I've been in Coach Greg Sayuk's gym, and I know that type of stuff doesn't get handled well. They spend a lot of time working on communication, and it's weird to see his team have that breakdown. 16-10, gonna be a roll shot here from Lemkuhl, picked up. No quit, and just outside the antenna? Yes, outside the antenna, as Southwest finally gets out of that rotation, and Agrimson will go back to serve. Off the net. Roll shot, put in play. Pushed across. Ball is down. Jackson not able to pick it up. Let's take another look here. Good push. Sees the line is wide open. and down for a point. Good pass off the net, high set in the middle, Patience again. This time she just misses left. Agrimson still doing a great job behind that service line in the middle of a three-point run of her own. Ball is served short. Luong gonna go back to the outlet, and as per usual, another kill for Maisie Jackson. Let's take another look here. Luong, high set out of the backcourt. And I don't know if Southwest just isn't used to seeing a back row attack that can score, but they need to start defending that a little bit better. Passes off the net again, high outside set. Lemke pushes, that line is still open. This time it's good, and it dropped in front of Hewiston this time. Lemke with the same shot that she scored on Jackson with, only this time it's the same spot, different player not in position to make a play. Fong Luong upset with the fact that the same ball scores twice. Good serve out of system. Jackson now in the front row. She's going to push this one across. Dug up. Lemke, is she going to go again? No, this time she, They had made the adjustment to take away that deep push to the one, so she tries to go 4-4 and just misses wide. In. High side in the middle. Was that close? I believe it was. Long. Jackson out of system. This time they pick up with a great parallel dig. Good swing by Lemke. And we have a net violation on Benilde as it's another point to Southwest. 15-18. Stars within 3. Let's take another look here. That's such a great swing. And yeah, a net violation. I believe Luong was in the net there. Lemke serving, which means Luther's back in the front row. Jackson, big swing, great dig by Agrimson. Don't know if that caught rafter or what, but Nicole Niebuhr not able to make that play. Big swing, dug up. Oh yeah, that came down. That, caught a rafter. You can tell by the way she was tracking it. Jackson will take the point, and Benilde is up by 4. Nice serve, sent across. Close, runs it down to get a second play. Great handle from the middle. Jackson again, and Jackson a kill again. Greg Sayuk needs a timeout here to slow things down, see if they can get a little momentum back and maybe find a way to get this set back. Jackson with the first to third. The transition footwork may not be textbook there as she backpedals after she picks up the tip, but she knows where she's going to put that ball and takes it away for a kill. Greg Sayuk, Southwest Christian Stars were up early due to a series of errors from Benilde-St. Margaret. Benilde has basically just cleaned up their side of the net, and everybody's taken opportunities, but when push comes to shove, Jackson doing most of the heavy lifting for the Red Knights. Fong Luong's team will be hosting a tournament this weekend with fellow CCX teams. I believe Wayzata's in it, and I'm not quite sure. I thought I read somewhere we had another CCX team coming down for the weekend. Should be a great tournament here all day Saturday. 20-15. Benilde up here in set 2 and up 1-0. Agrimson trying to communicate with both Lemke and Luther to try and figure out who's going to take care of what seams. I'd like to see her step up and take a little more court. They go right at her. It's a great pass. Niebuhr back set, close. Huge block. I have a feeling that was discussed during the timeout because the middle blocker was standing right in front of close there as that ball got set. 21-15. Another good pass. See if we go. No, we go outside this time to Luther. Sends it across. Luong, back row. Hey, Jackson's not back there. Sarah, come on. Pushed across by Close. High outside set. There's Jackson off the block. Picked up nicely by Luther. Niebuhr out to Luther again. Roll shot across. Picked up. Communication. Now we have a deep cross-court ball. Great hustle. But the point will go to Benilde. You see Luong there talking. Oh, man. Great hustle by the Stars, but not enough. You see Luong laughing after she had accidentally set the libero DeBush, thinking that Jackson was her outlet in the back row. Off the edge of the block, Luong bump set to Jackson. Jackson takes it into the 6. Luong with the swing. That's our setter. High and outside. Luther down that line. I believe they are exploiting the outside set because Luong, a great setter, not known for her blocking presence, and Luther does a really nice job of taking that ball down the line. Nice serve. Jackson off the block. Oh, communication. Great hustle by Close. We're going to keep playing. Jackson picks it up again. Luong sends it across. Picked up. We got the push. Yep. Luong bump set to Jackson this time. This might end it. And it does, but it's long. Jackson had that approach that this was going to end the rally. It did, but not in their favor. Looking for hands. Great camera work here. We'll take a look, and yeah, that's a great call. Long by about 4 inches. Dug by the setter, out of system swing coming. Roll shot into the 5. Luong, quick set in the middle, and Beacom not able to connect there. Close serving again. And that one's just long. Got him back within 4. Missed serve makes it 23-18. Benilde 2 points away from taking set 2. Passes off the net. High set into the middle. Roll shot into the deep corner. Picked up nicely by Dobish. Off the block, picked up again Luther this time. Back set here, good swing by Doctor. And that ball falls for a point. Doctor, first time we've called her name on the offensive side of the ball for a while, and she answers. That's a great swing into the 1. Entering the game here, I believe that is Lagerstrom. Tough serve. Dobish handles. Luong, Jackson, another back row kill from Luong. 24-19, set point, Benilde-St. Margaret. Good serve, drop short. Great hustle by the Stars to get it, keep it alive. Good pass, high set into the middle, pushed across by Patience Williams. And the junior middle doing a nice job in a limited role here. Comes in and does a really nice job. Great serve by Fox. Good hustle here by the Stars. Sent across quickly by Agramson. Nice defense. That ball is pushed, and again, I think the Stars block not trying to go high instead of trying to get across. Leads to the 25-19 win for Benilde-St. Margaret's. They are up 2-0. We'll be back after this.
You think getting dumped by text is harsh? Try getting dumped by a tennis ball. My ex-owner drove me out to the woods, yelled fetch, and by the time I brought the ball back, he was gone. Yeah, I was pissed. But the folks at the shelter helped me let go of my anger. I learned coping skills, like taking it to the hole. Boom! Now I'm ready to fetch again. But how about I throw and you run and get it?
Marie, you have prediabetes.
Prediabetes? I don't have time to eat right or exercise. I'm a busy mom.
Oh, you're a busy mom.
Yeah.
This is great news. Busy moms never get prediabetes.
Wait, what?
Let me just... Yeah, this is all the people at risk for prediabetes, and way over here, busy moms. No?
Action!
Okay. Yep. And there he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Steve Brockhouse. Thank you so much for your years of service out here in the truck. Your voice in my ear keeps me calm every time I'm in here. Thank you for everything you've done for us. On behalf of John, Jay, and everybody else that does the mobile stuff, and everybody at CCX, we appreciate you and everything you've done. Here we see Maisie Jackson and Brixius being talked to by Ashley Whitman-Bushman. Whitman, a four-year starter for the Minnesota Gophers. I believe two-time All-American, four-time All-Conference player. Proud mother. I was talking with her before the match, and her baby was here a little earlier, and then Dad came and picked her up, and as Ashley said, this is my time to just do me. So shout out to Ashley on a fine young baby, and we look forward to seeing that one come up maybe through the Benilde system. 2-0 Benilde here as they rolled through set one. Set two, they started off a little slow, a little high error, and were able to figure some things out and play a lot cleaner here to finish the second. Luong will serve again. Nice serve to start. High ball in the middle, close, big swing, and out of bounds. Benilde with the first point. Luong serving tough again. Out of system. Mugura runs it down. Across. Jackson, chaos, and the point will go to Southwest. Great swing there by Lemkuhl. Nybuer to serve. Overpass, taken care of. Lemkuhl with a big swing on the overpass and the kill. Let's take another look here. Great job, good vision, knowing where the defenders had released from as Luong was going up in case that ball did stay on their side. She was ready to set it. 2-1 Stars lead for the first time this set, and the first time since 10-9 in set two. Patience with another big swing. Patience Williams, I tell you what, if she's a relatively new volleyball player, that kid's got a bright future. I love the way she gets through the ball. Good eyes, good vision, heck of an athlete. Into the game, and we have a libero switch. There it is. Dobush, who was liberoing the first two sets, now in a DS role, and Hewitson has taken over the libero duties. Jackson, uncharacteristic ball into the middle of the net, and Southwest is up 3-2. Lemkuhl to serve. Luther back into the front court. Handles, back set, big swing across into the block, picked up nicely by Luther. Nybuer, back set, close, picked up by Luong. Great set, wait a minute. Oh, I'm with Fong on that one, man. That ball came out smooth. That's such a good ball. Sad face. All right, back to live volleyball. Passes off the net. Luong handles this one. Oh, and another one. Uh-oh. I'm not seeing it, but I've been wrong before. It's a judgment call. We don't have to agree with it. That's why she gets paid the big bucks. Passes off the net. Luong outside again. Jackson cross court. Dug up nicely. Into the rafter. Played well. Back across by Agramson. Off the net. Jackson slow to fast, but not fast enough as she misses just long. That one actually was in front of the Benilde student section. So that's why they have a relative right to scream. Nice serve again. Houston. Luong, Jackson, cross court. Oh, that was such a great dig. Great positioning by Luther there. Look at Jackson uncork on this ball. Luther in the middle of the 10-foot line, right where she needed to be, just couldn't create the angle to keep it inside the bench. 6-3. Southwest is up. Back to serve goes Hewitson. Troublesome. Agramson sends it across. Luong into the middle and off the block. Close and Doctor not able to close on that block. And as a result, another point for Benilde. Hewitson playing well right now. Another good serve from her. Out of bounds. Oh, there it is. Now I'm seeing my notes. Hewitson was sick yesterday, and I believe Benilde has a policy that you won't start if you were sick the day before a game day. Big swing, better block. Jackson and Beacom just pressing hard across, and there's no hope for that ball to get through from close. Jackson got the lion's share of it, though. Backspin there, and it drops short. That's how you know it's your day, when you miss-hit a serve and it still drops in for an ace. Hewitson, really nice ball there. Tough serve. That time she got it right. Agramson. Oh, wow. I think we marked that as a kill, but you see Greg say not even acknowledging that was a good point. It was a point to tie the game up at 7 apiece. Brings close back to serve here. Little jump hop here. Hewitson, Luong, back set, big swing, and down. That's a nice ball there from King. Josie King, the sophomore. Great shoulders, good double arm lift. Gets through that ball very, very well. Nice swing. Serving now is Estelle Butz. A little bit of topspin on that one. Hard to handle. And frustration ensuing for setter Nicole Niebuhr, as she knows she probably should have just stayed home there. She comes running off the net expecting a bad pass, and then when it's perfect, she can't get back in time. Butz to serve again. Great pass again. Jump set into the middle. I'll tell you, Brenna Cromendike's swing is not textbook. It's not what you typically see from a middle. It's long, and she's able to swing through it. Triple block there, but Cromendike really does a nice job getting through the ball. Back to serve now is Lagerstrom. Nice serve from her. Overpass, swung on, blocked back. We'll give Luther another swing here. She goes into the deep six, picked up nicely. High set, outside, tipped across. Great pickup by the Stars. Will live to fight. Watch Luong here. She goes outside to Jackson. Jackson, big swing. Great pickup. Neibauer continuing the rally. Luther, and that ball's on the ground. Another point for the Stars as they're able to tie this thing up at 9. Great defensive effort, and Luther finally chips one through the block to end it. Big serve, handled by DeBosch. Jackson off the block, picked up by Agramson. Tip across, into the net, and dug out. We're gonna get a lift call. Jackson doesn't agree with it. I don't know that anybody has ever been called for a ball handling error, looked at the ref and gone, you know what, Miss Official, that is a perfect call. Serve into the nets. Lagerstrom on a little bit of a mini run there, but misses that serve. Jackson into the backcourt, tie game, 10-10. You know, normally this is when you can breathe, but Jackson's been just as effective out of the back row as she has the front. So, no rest for the weary. Dumped across, picked up, over. Ooh, middle hands, end it. Give me a touch, no touch called. I get so excited when those middles actually get a set out. Brenna Kromendijk really does a good job getting a hittable ball to the outside, but the attack misses. Jackson again, and misses wide this time. Luther to serve, 11-11 here in set 3. Up and off, Luong, high ball on the outside, big swing, sent across, picked up by Agramson. High set outside, through the block goes Lemkuhl. Said her name quite a bit tonight as well. She's having a nice night. She goes off Luong's hands and out of bounds. Luong really got up quite high that time, but she didn't get her hands across. That serve is just long. Early call from the bench, and it holds true. Into the game comes Fox. Fox to serve. Floats well, and down for an ace. Lagerstrom not able to handle that ball as well as she wanted. Serving again, up by 1. Back set. Kromendijk, block, cover, push. Lemkuhl with another swipe off the block and down. Serving, Marissa Agramson. Tie game, 13-13. Sometimes they go too fast at the substitution line. Refs don't get it. They're going to make you come back and do it again. That's what our delay is about right now. Oh boy. Jackson handles it. Back row to Jackson. She'll go deep. Picked up. High across. Lemkuhl. I don't know that that one got touched. No touch is the call. Point to Benilde. Luong back to serve. Her team up 14-13 here in set 3. Passed out of system, off the court. Lemkuhl does what she can to try and keep that ball in play, but doesn't quite finish her hand through. Misses wide. 15-13, Benilde up here in set 3. Again, nice serve from the 6 to the 6. High set outside, Lemkuhl, cross court, picked up nicely. Luong, back row to Jackson, dug up. Adjustments being made, pushed across. Luong picks it up. Great ball there by Hewitson. Sent across, and we'll count it. Hewitson here, she goes back to Josie King, who goes off the block, and that ball drops. It's a tough play. We're going to have a timeout here for Southwest as they trail 16-13. Here in front of the home crowd, Fong Luong has got to be excited about the way his team is playing. Rolled in set 1, set 2 came out a little slow. Figured some things out about halfway through in order to take set 2. And here in set 3, even though it's 16-13, they've been playing some really good volleyball all set 3 here. Very excited with what his team's able to do. On the other side of the net, Greg Sayuk trying to figure out how he can get a little run going of his own, maybe get out of this rotation and go push and see if they can get back in the set here, see if we can stick around a little longer and play 4 tonight. battle here with Luong and Hewitson, trying to figure out who's going to take care of what ball would be my guess, where she wants that ball, if it's a free ball, what the play options are. Luong to serve. Nice serve, she gets through the ball well. Out of system play, sent across, and past the block as King not able to press across, counted as a kill. Back to serve goes Nicole Niebuhr. Up and off, Luong, back row, and down. You just had a feeling it's been a while since we've called Maisie Jackson's name for a kill, and there she was again. Back into the game is Dobish. She will serve up 17-14 here in set 3. Good serve. Passed up to the 10-foot line, pushed across. The ball has eyes. Oh, great hustle by Benilde as Jackson lays out, and then Hewitson lays out, and they're not able to send it across. Blumkuhl to serve. Stars within 2. From 6 to 6. Passed up and off by Dobish. Jackson's gonna roll. She does into the middle of the court. Back set, pushed across. Sent back right away. When you're outsized like Southwest is right now, this tip across game isn't gonna work. We see a tip, blocked back across, covered back across, and eventually King's had enough and ends the point. Great play by her to get back up a second time. Hewitson to serve, 18-15. Pass is good. High outside set, Luther. And that'll go for a kill as Hewitson not able to get behind that ball and dig it up. Great set, good spacing off the net, and Luther deep cross court, and Hewitson not able to answer. 18-16, tough pass from Dobish, and we'll count it as a point. Southwest within 1. Close to serve, can she tie the Stars up late here in set 3? Good serve, and it's an ace. Just like that, 18-18. Close again. Good pass, high set in the middle, big swing. Aaron Beacom does a really nice job hitting around the block there. Good jump set, draws the early block. And Kromendijk essentially up alone there at the end of that play. In to serve is Butts. Out of system play. Swing from Luther down the line. And good. Luther loves the line. 19-19. Again, Luong taking away the cross court, leaving that space wide open. I don't know if maybe they just don't play enough teams that run that can hit that shot with consistency, but that seems to be falling way too much. Luong runs it down, roll shot coming here from Butts. Great free ball pass, high, quick set in the middle. And Kromendijk with that unorthodox swing gets another point. Head coach Fong Luong's had enough. Let's take another look here. You see that high, she drops her elbow and kind of comes with a roundhouse swing there. It's really hard to time those blocks because you're used to a middle blocker that gets up and gets her elbow back early, and as a result comes through the ball well. Greg Sayuk's team up 20-19 late in set 3. Fong Luong had enough, calling a timeout, trying to figure out if somebody other than Maisie Jackson wants to answer the call here out of this timeout. Although, let's be honest, if I'm a betting man, I know where I'm putting my money on who's getting this next set. For Southwest, they want to make sure they're serving tough enough to keep the options limited. For Benilde, to a Maisie Jackson and maybe one other out-of-system play. and then go put some strong hands in front of it and see what happens. To serve, up by 1. And off the timeout, it's a missed serve. Race to 5 here. Jackson into the backcourt. And we'll see what happens. Brixius back in. Look for her to cut a ball 4-4 if she gets the opportunity. Seems to be her shot of choice. Up high. Roll shot from Luther, deep corner. Jackson makes a great play. Wow. Kromendijk really liked that overpass. Really big swing from the middle blocker as she bounces that one. 21-20 Stars. Luther to serve. Up and off, Luong back row to Jackson. Jackson roll shot, they make an adjustment and pick that up. Big swing again from Kromendijk. It looked like she was gonna unload. She saw the tip open and dropped it in front, 22-20. And now we have an inadvertent whistle. This is gonna be chaotic at the end of this play. High outside set. Big swing picked up by Jackson. Back row. Up and off. Quick set in the middle. And that ball is touched. And it's a point. 23-20. Great quick set there. And the help coming in from Brixius, not able to slow that ball down enough. And it's a point for the Stars. They're up 23-20. 2 points away from forcing us to a set 4 tonight. If you would have asked me at the end of set 1 if we were going to be hanging around for a 4th, I probably would have laughed. But Greg Sayuk's got his kids believing they belong in this gym, and they are fighting their way to hopefully force a set 4. Jackson in the back row. She's lost her effectiveness. That might have been a coaching change and a positional defensive alignment change to get going and slow down that back row opportunity of Jackson. Agrimson still communicating, making sure everybody's on board with what's going to happen next. First time in the libero jersey, she's doing a really good job of leading. Serve here from Luther. Great pass. High outside set. Brixius swings. Dug up. Middle bump set. Roll shot deep corner. And Lemkuhl with another big kill. 24-20, set point Stars. Good serve, out of system. Luong high, outside. Brixius roll shot, picked up by Agrimson. Good set to the outside, pushed across, picked up nicely. Luong dumping. You can just tell when a setter's had enough and when she's going to take the game into her own hands, and she does right there. 21-24. Does Fox have 3 to 5 in her? She went on a run in 1. She went on a mini run in 2. Let's see what she can do here in set 3. First serve's got some pop. Trouble. Roll shot. Picked up by Fox. Long bump set. Jackson out of the backcourt. Big swing. Dug overhand. Lemkuhl, cross court, Jackson answers. High outside set, Brixius off the block, picked up nicely by Luther. That's hanging. Oh! Home court bounce as it hung up in the rafters for a day. Greg Sayuk's gonna calm the troops down and take a timeout himself. 24-22, his Stars up here in set 3. Let's take a look at that last play. Jackson out of the backcourt, dug overhand, high outside set. Lemkuhl, great cross court. Jackson calm and collected. Brixius bangs this one off the block. Good play by Luther to make a touch on it, but then it gets caught in that screen that must drop when they have 2 gym classes or something like that. And Southwest not able to make the play. 24-22. They are up here in set 3, and serving is, excuse me, lost my place. Serving is Caitlin Fox. She's gone on a run. This will be her 3rd opportunity in this service round. See if she can get him out of her system again. Agramson has been debatable to her left. She moves to her right pretty well, but when they serve her to her left, she tends to have a little bit more trouble. See if the Red Knights are able to take advantage of that. Service up and off. Bump set. Roll shot coming. Off the block and down. And the Stars win set 3, 25-22, off the strong right arm of Madeline Lemkuhl, the junior outside hitter. Let's take a look at this last point. Good serve again. A little bit of trouble there as Luther not able to do what she wanted to. Ibio runs it down and just bump sets it. I don't think that Lemkuhl was trying to get a kill there. She's just trying to extend the rally, and due to a block that doesn't cross, she gets point 25 for the Stars, and they trail 2-1.
They gave me Vicodin after my knee surgery. They kept prescribing it, so I kept taking it. I didn't know it would be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread and kissed them all soundly.
Lights out.
Good night. And put them to bed. Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org. La 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 la, I love you so. I love you, I love you. La 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 la, la 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 la.
We're here.
Yay!
It's a short drive from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
Welcome back to the Hayden Center, home of the Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights, and we have been privy to a great match here. Southwest looked to be a little outmatched in set 1, came out strong in 2, but Benilde able to respond well and take set 2. Then in set 3, it looked like we were on our way to a sweep, and Southwest, and specifically Madeline Lemkuhl, decided we weren't quite done yet as they went on a tear and held on to win set 3. Here we are about to start set 4 of a great inter-conference, inter-class battle between two wonderfully coached teams. We've seen great volleyball on both sides of the net. We've seen some amazing fans, student sections and the parents getting pretty excited about what's going on today. Officiating has been fantastic as per usual. We'll see if we're in for a treat here in set 4, as I believe, if memory serves, we should have Southwest serving to start. Head coach Fong really trying to see if his team can respond to adversity. As we look through some things, they have had their share of adversity, their share of chaos. I believe they were down 2-0 and like 24-18 to Chaska early in the season, and came back and won that match in 5. So they know how to respond. We'll see how they do it here. Jackson having trouble with the first ball. We'll give it back to her. She goes into the corner. Dug up nicely by Agramson. Set across by, you guessed it, Madeline Lemkuhl, who opens this 4th set the way she ended the 3rd with a big out-of-system swing for a kill. Agramson serving again, up 1-0. Bump set, Jackson, cross court, and that ball drops. There's a black hole over there. I don't know who was supposed to make that play, but Luong to Jackson. Jackson finds a big gap in the back. Luther not able to get there. Bush serving. Home court bounce off the top of the tape and down for an untouched ace. Yeah, I'd like to tell you we can teach kids to do that. We can't. That's just lucky. Good on her. Let's see if she's got another one in her. Look for this one to go a little bit higher. And it does. Out of system. High outside set. Big swing down the line. And that ball is down for a kill. Is that? You bet it is. Lemkuhl this time with a big swing down that line. Call is in. We'll keep playing. Nicole Nyber to serve. Passed off the net, bump set to Jackson. Jackson, big swing into the block and down. And in. Stuff block. Line judge had that ball out of bounds, which would be a point for Benilde. Up ref had it in, which makes it a point for Southwest. And in this game, the up ref has the final call on anything he or she chooses. Luong out of system. Oh, Jackson's had enough. That's a big kid swing right there. Jackson's kind of calming down here. We called her name a lot in 1, a little bit in 2. Didn't hear as much from her in set 3, and maybe she'll light it up again here in set 4. Nice serve, sent across. High outside set, Lemkuhl. And that zone 1 still open. Lemkuhl has the Stars up 4-3 here in set 4. Up and off. Roll shot coming from Dovish. Great pass. Back set close. Off the block. Off the hands and out. Point Stars. Great feet here to get that ball back. Close goes off the block. And then Luong tries to save it as well. It goes off her hands. Double touch. Lemkuhl still serving. 5-3. Tough serve. Dovish not able to get to that one. I think she thought Jackson had it. Jackson, as the outside, is going to have the release early, and she did there. Lemkuhl still serving, up 6-3. Passes off. Jackson, bump set. Free ball coming across. Lemkuhl picks it up. Niebuhr out. Ball is down. That's another great swing down the line as Luther finds the line this time. 7-3 as Benilde not able to answer here. Big swings from the outside. We know where the ball's going. We know where that hitter's hitting it and still can't get a stop. Back set. Cross court. Picked up by Lemkuhl. Out to Luther. Into the block. There's the answer. Finally, an adjustment made by the Benilde block. and King stuffs that ball down. We'll take another look. It's the same ball. Luther isn't even looking at the block because it hasn't been there all night long, and there's the adjustment. Great job. High out. Oh, back set. Close. Sends it across. Luong gonna dump. Picked up. Close. Lays out. Not a high enough second touch from Close as Nicole Nybuer reaches for the third, but not able to make a competent play. 7-5. That ball is served long, and it's 8-5 Stars on a series of Benilde errors. Close to serve. She went on a big run to end set 3. Bobush, Wong, Jackson, deep. Those are the 3 kids you want touching the ball, but Jackson's got to find a way to put that one in play. Close to serve again, up by 4. Oh, that toss was not what she was hoping for. Serving error. Into the game comes Agramson. Jackson back to serve, and back into the game is Brixius. Agramson. Oh, that's a good swing from Kromendijk. Stars up 10-6. Into serve is Liz Lagerstrom. Her team up by 4 here in set 4. Good pass, Long gonna dump again. And this time, 3 blockers watched her do it. Nobody left their feet. That ball had some pace to it. Nice dump from the junior setter. Wow, great pace, good position on that ball as well. Nice job. Williams back into the game. Outside set, Luther tips. That ball is outside, nope, that ball is down. Getting that ball to the antenna, but not outside it. Oh. I thought the up ref just overruled everybody from the other side of the gym, but she was pointing at the ball. I didn't catch all the details, but I believe her father is an ex-NFL official and her brother officiates in the NFL right now. I wasn't privy to the entire conversation, but I thought that was pretty cool. Off the block and down as Agramson lays out, but not able to get it. Great swing there from the all-world outside. Nice swing from Jackson, off the block and down. Benilde back within 3, Luong to serve. Cross court, dug up nicely. Luong outside here, Brixius tip, not enough. Brixius again, I think she was expecting a ball further inside, so when it went out on her, she couldn't get her feet there. Agramson to serve. Libero filling in, doing a great job right now. Great pass from Jackson, back row to her from Luong and into the net. Timeout, Red Knights, as they trail 13-8 here in set 4. Everything going the way of the Stars as they took over about halfway to 2/3 of the way through set 3, and they have been playing some pretty clean volleyball since then. The line shot wide open from the outside hitters has been a source of great pride for the Stars and great frustration for head coach Fong Luong and the Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights. Look for them to make an adjustment on that ball particularly, and also ways to make sure that the out-of-system ball gets put in play and into a corner and makes the Stars uncomfortable. Right now, everything that can go right is going right for the Stars. And the Red Knights getting a little frustrated with what's going on. They got to make sure they just play the ball in front of them and worry about getting from 1 to 2 to 3. Agramson still serving. Jackson passes it to Luong. Luong, high ball in the middle. There's Patience. High swing. Outside again. Line is picked up this time. Oh, not quite though. Adjustment was made as Sarah Luong stays down the line. Lemkeul pushes that same ball that's fallen all day long, but Luong not able to make the play as she sucked herself too far inside from the sideline. Ball is served out, but played by Jackson. We'll keep going. Brixius cross court. Dug up. High quick. It's the cleanest swing we've seen from the middle. Oh, dumped across. And returned. Minorly frustrating as a coach when your player dumps a ball and it is returned and dumped exactly the same space and your team doesn't pick it up. Agramson's got to make that play, expecting that ball. Dobish to serve. Libero'd the first 2 sets into a DS roll since. And dials up the ace, 14 to 10. Benilde within 4. Take another look, great serve. I think Luther wasn't expecting that ball to drop so early. Let's see if it happens again. She does a little better job hanging with that one. That push down the line, and this time it's out of bounds. It's the second time they've missed on that in about 20 opportunities. See head coach following along, talking to his daughter Sarah about how he wants her to play that ball. Dobish pushes. High ball in the middle, close, off the block and down. Point Stars, 15-11. They're up by 4 here in set 4. Close's name hasn't been getting called nearly as much as I was expecting it to tonight. A lot of that has to do with a lack of first touch accuracy. Easy Jackson. Abramson bumped up and through the block. Madeline Midas Lemkeul, everything she touches turn into gold right now. Big swing. That's an out-of-system ball. There's another ball that I don't know that the Stars are trying to score on. They're just taking a whack at it to keep it in play. And it's a point, and now Jackson getting frustrated, not able to find the floor, tries to take the ball down the line and hits it into the antenna. 17-11. Stars up by 6. Pass mishandled. Jackson inside out approach. And that ball snuck inside the antenna. I thought she was outside the antenna on that swing. But nope, drops it in front and drops it into the middle of the court. Hewitson to serve. Great float on that ball. High set, close, and just long. It's a good looking swing from close there. Hewitson grateful that ball went long. She'll go back to serve again within 4. Passes up and off the net. High outside set. Roll shot again, picked up by Jackson. Bumped to, oh. Luong does what she can to get a second touch on that, but I believe that was King. Not able to finish the play. Lemkeul back to serve, up by 5, 18-13. Good serve, trouble, bump set. Jackson tips, great hustle. Great hustle from Nicole Nybuer as Jackson sees a whole lot of open court and tips it. Point to Benilde. Great move. Close had already transitioned, so nobody was there to make that second touch. Great serve from Buttes. Luther, cross court and down. When she can score cross-court and line pretty much at will, it's going to be a long rest of the day. Oh, the block super late. 19-14, up and off. Luong bump set to Jackson. Jackson cross-court, picked up by Close. Big swing in the middle. Brenna Kromendijk, really nice job. We've called her name quite a bit tonight as well. Middle dig, great high set. Kromendijk comes through and drops that ball in the middle of the court. Beacom back in. Out of bounds from Jackson. 21-14. Another good serve. Jackson blocked, but out. Finally, out of that rotation are the Red Knights. They trail by 6 late in set 4 here. See if Jackson can get it done from the service line. Short serve, easy pass, high set in the middle. Klomendijk, dug by Jackson. Chaos, Luong, Jackson out of the backcourt, roll shot into the 5. Picked up by Agramson, bump set. Coming across from Luther, down that line again. Wow. That shot just keeps happening and happening. Head coach Fong Luong's gonna have nightmares about that ball dropping behind his setter and to the right of his middle back defender. 22-15, Southwest up and running away in set 4. Off the tape, Jackson plays it, dumped across. I see it now. Liz Lagerstrom and actually I believe setter Nicole Niebuhr both played deep in the 1 there, and so Luong's dump is gonna fall a lot. That ball had a lot of real estate before anybody got to it. 16-22. I believe that is, yes. Caitlin Fox back to serve, off the tape. Here comes Luther down the line. Oh no, she took it cross court. Luong, cross court Brixius. Bumped up, roll shot, picked up by Jackson. High, quick set. It was a really awkward set there to Patience Williams. It looked like she was going to go with a higher ball, but Williams picked it out of the air, 22-17. Fox to serve again. I don't know that she needs 5, but she's got to get a couple more. 23-17 is a tough way to come back. Nice, easy pass. Luther off the block and down. Luong and Patience Williams out there knowing that's where the ball was going, but Luther bangs it through anyway. Back into the front row is Lemke as Luther goes to serve. Jackson off the net, Luong back to Jackson. Ball is dug up, can they get a play on it? They cannot. Jackson out of the back court, finding zone 1 again. Luong back to serve, and back into the game is Josie King. Great pass. High back set, tip deep, and that ball falls as Jackson watches it happen. Kromendijk with a great push down the line to the deep 5. Set point Stars, 24-18. Agramson to serve to send this to game 5. Out of system ball. Outside set, rolled into the block and down. That's a huge block from Close and Niebuhr as they end set 4, and we're going to a deciding 5th here. Let's take a look at this last point. Bad pass, set does what they can, but Brixius not able to get that ball past the block of Southwest. We are tied at 2 sets apiece. We'll be back after this.
I try to keep up with what these young people is doing and knowing.
I was at work and I just got a text from a number that I didn't know.
I sent him a text. He texts me back and say, "Who dis?" And I just thought that was the funniest thing.
The next few weeks, she just made fun of me, like would answer the door and say, "Who dis?"
Who dis?
Drop off a warm meal and get more than you expect. Volunteer at americaletsdolunch.org.
America, let's do lunch.
Meals on Wheels gives me a chance to be totally selfless. More than the food itself, a lot of seniors don't have family. So just to have someone to talk to, just to say, "Hey, how was your day?" that means so much more than a meal could ever mean. We have to look outside of ourselves to be that lifeline to other people. It's worth it.
I've been delivering Meals on Wheels to Leon for 13 years.
It's always a pleasure to see you.
Leon has definitely inspired me to put more into my relationships. He really cared for his wife, who was ailing for quite a while, in such a touching way that inspired me to be a better person.
Drop off a warm meal and get more than you expect. Volunteer at americaletsdolunch.org.
America, let's do lunch.
What if you could invest in the future of kids, like a stock? Not the kind of stock that's about making money, but a stock for social change. A whole new kind of investment called Better Futures. When you invest, it helps kids go to college. Believe in us, invest in us, watch us grow.
My name is Sydney, and I'm your dividend.
I already knew that I was gonna go to college, from a young age. I definitely want to major in political science. After that, I'm gonna get my law degree. Then I'm gonna come back to Detroit, boost the economy, become the mayor or something, try to make the situation better for other people. I feel like I owe it to the city. I'm determined, it's gonna happen. My name is Justin, and I am your dividend.
Welcome back to Benilde-St. Margaret's Haven Gymnasium, where we are in the middle of a great battle. It looked like Benilde was going to run away with this one after taking the first two sets, 25-15, 25-19. They were up in the third, and Southwest came back to take it 25-22 and then rolled to a 25-18 victory here in set 4. We are about to start the deciding fifth set. Very exciting volleyball for everybody in attendance. Thank you guys for staying with us as we continue this great match. Steve, I guess we just didn't want to say goodbye quite yet, as we're going to extend this one as long as possible. One of the Benilde coaches looked at me in between hand and said, "Are we going 7 tonight?" I hope that's not our answer. There may be some new rules here. But we're looking for a great finish to what's been a great match so far. Serving to start, Eggerson. That's a great serve to start. High outside set, roll shot down the line and off the edge. Great swing into the deep 6 from Brixius. Will get them out of this rotation and get Jackson into the front row. Ooh, I like it when we mix it up. Great job by head coach Fong Luong as he spins his lineup to get Jackson into the front row with that side out. Typically, she starts in the 6, and they need another rotation before she gets in. Dobish to serve. Good pass, high set in the middle. I think that's to close. Blocked back across. Luther. See if can she take that ball? No, it's into the deep 5. Picked up easily. Jackson, big swing. And if there's a time when your big kid needs to be big, it's in set 5. We're going to see a lot of Maisie Jackson as she just throws this one to the floor. Dobish still serving. Good serve, it's short. High outside set. Lemkuhl into the 6. Luong, high outside to Jackson. If her arm's attached, she's going to get the ball. Dug up, Lemkuhl pushed into the block and through the block. Lemcule at 5'9", not nearly the presence walking into a gym that Jackson is, but numerically, my guess is she's got just as many kills. Jackson again off the block, picked up nicely by Luther. Close roll shot, and that ball falls in between Luong and Josie King. 2-2, race to 15, and man, that ball had eyes. That's a really good short roll shot. Back set this time to King, into the block and down. Wow. Not only did they not set Maisie Jackson there, but it didn't fool anybody. Great block from the Stars. Passes up, high outside to Jackson, roll shot cross court, off the block, and bodies on the floor again. Another point for Benilde, 3-3. Hewitson to serve. Great serve, picked up. High set into the middle, close. Into the deep 5, and that ball will score again. Mackenzie Close with a big swing, and Madeline Lemcule back to the back row. Trouble, out of system ball. Jackson takes it down the line. Double contact is the call. I didn't see it, but that doesn't mean it wasn't there. Fast volleyball, and actually I'm trying to watch it a little inverted here. Jackson, Buttes to serve. Jackson still in the front row as off a rotation. High outside set, Luther down the line. Oh no, I think she wanted to take that down the line, and it banged off Luong's hand and back into the middle of the court. Let's take a look. Yep, yeah, Luong does a good job sealing the line, and Luther has to take it inside. Out of system ball, great set from the bro, pushed down the line, picked up. Luther down into the 6. Luong bump set. Maisie Jackson tips this one. Oh, that's a great ball. So pretty to see her put that ball right where she wants it. And she will go back to serve. Into the game is Brixius. Jackson serving, tied 5-5. Home court bounce again as she bounces one off the top of the net. And down for an ace. 6-5, Benilde-St. Margaret. Good pop on that serve. High ball in the middle. Kromendijk, good enough again. It's a high set. It's a triple block. And she just tips right over it. That's such a smart play. Serving is Lagerstrom. Passes tight, Luong throws it across. That is the 3rd or 4th kill from the setter here in this 5-set marathon. 7-6, Benilde up here in the 5th. Fox back to serve. Service short, and it's an ace. 8-6. Fox serving again. Her team up by 2. Up and off, out of system. Luther through the Luong block. 7-8. Back within 1 are the Stars. Back into the game is the libero, Hewitson, and back to serve is Luther, which means Lemcule is back in the front row. Jackson takes the first pass. They give it back to her, look for the shot to 1, and there it is. Lagerstrom not able to read the shoulder of Jackson, doesn't see that one. Great shot by the outside. Luong, good serve. High outside set. And the block finally there. Lemke tries to go again, and King is had enough. 10-7, Benilde up here in set 5, and it'll be a timeout. Good serve here from Luong. Passes off the net, one option, and 4 hands in front of it. That block will get credited to both Patience Williams and Josie King. But at the end of the day, that was a lot of King, and Patience Williams just hanging on, taking away some space. 10-7 Benilde here in set 5. They're looking to close out. And with Jackson in the back row, yes, with Jackson in the back row, they've got at least 3 big swings because Jackson can do a lot from the back row. King is definitely going to be the kid that wants the ball. You can see her excited right now as they jump back out onto the court. Luong, it's like you're playing poker and you've got three aces in the hole. You got options on top of options. Nobody knows what Luong might be doing here, but right now she's going to start with a great serve that doesn't make it back across. Hey, you don't even need the set hitters when you serve that tough. Great ball. Uh-oh. We have a replay. We had students on the floor, and that is a high school league violation. Therefore, it is a replay for interference with the play. The head coach has requested, I believe the athletic director is the gentleman over in that corner, requested them to be escorted out. That's not going to happen, I don't think, but they are being talked to right now about what is and is not appropriate behavior for a student section. Luong serves again. High outside set, big swing, cross court, dug up nicely. Brixius, big swing, equal to the task, nice push across. Great hustle, Brixius out of system, able to keep this one in play, look for it to go, yep. Right into the middle there is Kromendijk, gets available, nice swing. Kromendijk does a nice job there, getting herself available in transition, putting the hard work in. 8-10. Agramson back to serve. The libero's doing a great job filling in for a player who had a concussion yesterday at practice. Big swing for Jackson. 11-8. Benilde up by 3 here in a deciding 5th set. Luong, that's a great set. She's able to get through it and close for some reason up early on her way down as that ball is being high outside set. Push down that line, picked up this time. Jackson into the block and out of bounds. Intentional tool there. 12-8 Benilde. Timeout, Southwest Stars. Down the stretch here, look for a lot of Jackson, as has been the case for Benilde the last couple of years. They've had a couple kids come in and out. They've had a couple kids graduate. And there you see, I mean, Maisie just locked in. Oh, she may be getting distracted by the camera a little bit there. Pretty locked in. Right now, her and Patience Williams, very formidable at the net. Look for, if I'm Southwest, I'm going to push the ball to the outside and avoid that block if at all possible. And hope we can get a ball down the line. I believe we have Lemke in the front row for Southwest. If that's the case, this ball's going to go outside. It's almost a no-brainer. Back onto the court come the Stars. Sayuk drawing up his play. See what they're able to run. Good serve. Passes out of system, one option anyway. Into the block and into the block and out of bounds. Great swing, block doesn't close, and it turns out there's some disagreement there, and I get it. This late in this set, you're absolutely gonna fight for your call, but we'll see how they respond here. I'd like to see Patience Williams get the ball here. Oh no, not that far out of the system. Jackson into the bottom of the net. Emotions running high, 10-12, Stars back within 2. Serving is Nicole Nybier. Williams passes, bump set, gonna get rolled across. Opportunity here for the Stars. Back set, big swing, and that ball is down. Close with a great ball, and they are back within 1, and we will take a look here. Close kind of overruns that ball a little bit, but able to see where the defenders are deeper than they should be, drops it in front. Stars back within 1 at 11-12. Momentum is turned. Jackson probably gonna get this ball out of system, but right now you see Greg Sayuk smiling with the kids, talking to them about what they need to do out of this timeout. Everybody pretty well locked in. Benilde fired up right now. You can hear him from the other side. Look for Greg Sayuk to take the entire time here of this timeout. Fong taking his timeout, giving what he needed, and then letting the emotion get back out on the court. And Greg Sayuk, quite a gamesmanship player, taking a little bit longer to get his kids back out there. Is this Doctor serving? Oh no, Lagerstrom. High outside set. Again to Jackson, big swing, and that time the block not enough. 13-11, Jackson with the kill. Hewitson back to serve, 2 points away from pulling out a 5-set win. Out of system. Nyber, deep cross court. Hewitson tipped into the block. Jackson looking for the opening and drops it short. Lemkuhl serving, down by 1 in set 5. Good serve, played well, Hewitson. We have a net violation. Avery Doctor very excited on the Luong tight set, thought she could go get that. Misses the ball and catches the net. Match point for Benilde. Serving is Buttes. Tough pass, and the communication breakdown comes back to fight to haunt the Stars. 15-13 Benilde on the ace for the winner. Great match, good hustle by both sides, great coaching. Really a fun match to be a part of. Glad you guys were able to hang with us. Let's take a look at this last point. Buttes with a great serve. Agramson does a nice job passing it, but not quite to either player. And because there's no communication, that ball falls, and that ends the match. 15-12, Benilde wins set 5 and wins the match 3-2. The Red Knights very excited. Thank you very much for joining us, for everybody in the booth, especially Steve Brockhouse. I'm Andy Gugesberg for CCX. Thanks for hanging with us tonight.